Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well today. I thought we would test out the new Rockstar Revolution collection. And I've got a load of other goodies from this collection as well. I've got some liners. I also picked up the Prime and Bright primer. I also have this satin matte powder foundation to test, and also this brightening pressed powder. I also have this Eye Bright as well, the illuminating concealers to test. So I thought we would just jump into the video, test what we can, and let's get started. Let's jump into this Prime Bright Revolution Brightening Primer. It says it's a lightweight primer that preps the skin whilst giving a lasting bright look throughout the day. I think this has got vitamin C and orange blossom in it. So it kind of looks like this. It's kind of got like a yellow creamy tint. We're just going to apply this all over my face. I'm just going to rub this in. It doesn't really have a smell. Like it has like a slight one, but nothing crazy. I can't notice like a significant difference now. Yeah, I can't notice a crazy difference at the minute, but we'll just crack on. I'm quickly going to do my brows and then I'll come back and we'll test this. So I am back from doing my eyebrows. So we're going to test this Conceal and Define Satin Matte Powder Foundation. I'm going to use mine in the shade F6. So this is how the packaging looks. Then you open it and it looks like this. But I've watched a review and it says you kind of have to use your cream products before. So let's test these. I got mine for this Eye Bright Illuminating Under Eye Concealer in the shade Porcelain. Yeah, so I think you just kind of have to keep twisting. So it is very light. Yeah, it's quite messy, but I guess it kind of always is with these type of applicators. And then I'm going to blend this out with my Chloe Morton MUA Pro brush. It's just like a medium-sized buffing brush.
Just pressing this into the skin. I will say it does have good coverage.
I will say that it's definitely brightening, like it's definitely giving me that brightening like finish. And then I'm going to go into the shade Deep Caramel and I'm going to cream contour with this. I think I got it a bit too dark for the contour, but we'll make it work. And then I'm going to blend this out with my NYX stippling brush. Yeah, so for the shade Deep Caramel, I completely got the wrong shade. Obviously, as you've seen, it did take quite a lot of effort to blend that out. So if I was to get this, I would probably choose like maybe 2 shades lighter for my contour and try it, so that failed completely. And let's jump into testing this powder foundation. So I'm going to grab quite a dense brush. So this is the Real Techniques buffing brush. I'm just gonna, oh by the way, this is in the shade F6. It's just what I use for the other foundations for Revolution, so I thought this would be the best one. And I've heard you just push this into the skin. Yeah guys, that was super easy to use. I thought it would be a lot harder. I wish I didn't go in with the cream contour before because it's not a full coverage powder foundation. It's like a satin finish, so it will give me the full coverage look that I hope. and you can still kind of see like my blemishes here, so I don't think it's like extremely full coverage, but if you don't have maybe blemishes and things like that, I think it would definitely be a good powder foundation. There is a lot of fallout, I am going to say that, in there, so if that bothers you about like a powder foundation or a powder, I probably wouldn't pick this up. But I'm not mad at it. I think once my skin isn't so dry and these start to heal a bit more, I think I will really enjoy it. It is very lightweight on my skin. So the next thing I want to jump into is this Powder Bright pressed powder. This is what the packaging looks like. And I'm going to take this little Clinique brush here, and I'm just going into that powder and setting underneath my eye.
Oh wow.
That powder is stunning. There is a lot of fallout, but oh my gosh. I don't know if you can see this on camera, but it is definitely brightened up my face. It's given me like that, like, not a white cast, but like a healthy under eye glow. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go and prep my eyes with the P. Louise eye base, and then let's test out this Rockstar collection. So that is my eye base done. I just used the Too Faced Shadow Insurance because I couldn't find my P. Louise eye base. So let's jump into this. So this is what it looks like on the inside. It's got like a textured feel to it, and then obviously when you open it up, it looks like this. Let's swatch a few shades just to see how the swatches perform. So that is the top row of that eyeshadow palette. That is the second row of swatches, and that is the final row of swatches. So I want to mention 3 shades. So Harmony, Decadent and like Dream are like a gritty, like it feels gritty, but it's also soft formula, like a glitter. So I'm definitely going to test one of these out. They're okay swatches. Let's just see how they perform on the eyes. I think that's the only fair thing we can do to test out this palette. They swatched okay. I wasn't amazed, but these 3 colours, formulas shall I say, I really want to test. So let's jump in. I'm going to go into this Amazon Cheapy brush, which is like a small blending brush, and I'm going to use this shade here called Lust, and I'm just going to apply this just above my crease, quite high up. Then I'm going to go into this shade called Ultimatum, which is like a cool toned like brown.
I'm using the same Amazon brush.
They're applying beautifully, like there's no issue with pigment or anything like that. And I'm just going to bring this into my inner V, outer V, sorry, oops. And then I'm going to take this Anastasia Beverly Hills brush. My brushes all need to be cleaned. The blending side, and I'm just going to try and blend these 2 colours together. You know, for blending brushes, these are okay if you don't have like a big collection. That's why I've kept them and not just thrown them away. And then I'm going to take this Essence smudging brush, the Aurora one, and I'm going to take this shade Femme, just here, and I'm going to apply this to the outer V. And then I'm going to go into the first brush that I was using, the Amazon one, and just try and blend these 2 colours together. You know what, these are actually building up and blending out so nicely. Like, I'm actually really surprised by this palette. It's really good. Like, the mattes are really good, sorry. Like, as you can see here, it's like doesn't take that much building up after I've been blending it out, and it's blended out really nicely into that Ultimatum shade. I'm going to go into this with the P. Louise brush and the Shadow Insurance Too Faced just to kind of carve out where I want to put that glitter, just because I think it will stick better. Again, I'm going to take this shade Harmony and just apply this all over where I've like cut the crease. Yeah, so that's how that's looking so far. I actually really like this colour. I don't think I have like a red like mixed glitter in my collection kind of like that, so I'm happy that I have that option. It's applied really nicely with that Too Faced Shadow Insurance, so I do think you should have something down that it'll stick to. It's applied lovely, there wasn't much like building it up or anything like that, so yeah. What we're going to do, I'm going to go back in to this Essence Aurora brush and take that shade Femme, so this deep red one, and just deepen up my outer crease again. I realised I said outer crease, I mean outer V. I'm going to take that Amazon brush and just really try and get this dragged out a bit further. Hi, so I'm back after doing the other eye. What I want to do, oh actually I do want to mention this, I did have to clean this up just because I thought I brought it out a bit too far. Again with this other side, I just went over it with the powder foundation. As I'm looking at this and this, I'm not entirely happy with it, although my skin is bad. But yeah, let's jump into the rest of it. So, I've got 4 liners. I got this in the shade Burgundy, Ochre, Rose Gold and also Shell. So what I'll do, I'll swatch these. So I'm first going to swatch this shade in Burgundy, just on the back of my hand. So that's Burgundy, and it's got this weird like, I don't know, it feels like a rubber, like on the top of a pencil. It's weird, I'm probably not going to use that. And then this is the shade Rose Gold. It's very, doesn't really look rose gold, it looks like a soft kind of gold, not rose. This is Shell, which I actually don't have a colour like. And then this is Ochre, which is really nice. It's like quite a deep brown, almost like a black. So I think I'm going to use this shade Burgundy on my lower lash line, and then I'm going to try and use this Ochre across my lid. Let's go in with Ochre first, just to kind of smoke it out. I'm not going to bring it out here. It's really soft as this eyeliner, and it's not like you've got to like drag it along. It does apply really nicely to the lid, and I don't feel like it's disturbed that glitter too much either. So let's just smoke this out. I think I'm going to grab just this really tiny brush here. It's from Amazon, and I'm just going to smoke this. So I've smoked that out. It's not budged. It's smoked out really nicely on the lash line. Obviously glitter's got involved in it because it's a glitter, but no, it's applied really nicely. It doesn't drag on my eye. It's a really nice liner actually. I'll probably definitely use that more. And then I'm going to go into this burgundy colour onto my lower lash line. Yeah, it's applied really nice. Obviously it looks strange. It's applied pigmented onto my eye. Again, it's not dragged. And I'm just going to blend this out with the same brush. I'm just going to wipe off that brown black excess. I'm just going to go back into this Rockstar palette, and I'm going to go in with this brush here. It looks like this. It doesn't have a name or anything. I'm just going to take this shade called Solo, which is like this deep dark brown, and I'm going to apply this just on the lower lash line. So So I love these liners. I'll definitely be using these a lot more. I've always wanted kind of a burgundy liner like this because I feel like it's a nice pop of like a nice pop of professional colour in your waterline. These are really creamy. They've blended out perfectly. They've not budged. They've not dragged. I'm actually really impressed by this. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply some lashes off for my highlighter. I'm going to use this You Can Be Kaleidoscope highlighter palette. I'm just gonna use like this light peachy pink shade. You guys have seen I've already done my blusher and bronzer. So I'm just going to go into this and see how it applies. Yeah, that's super stunning. It doesn't apply a peachy pink colour, but it is really nice. Yeah, that's super stunning. Yeah, so I applied this peachy pink one again. I got this from Amazon. It doesn't apply that peachy pink colour, but it is super stunning. So for my lipstick, I don't have any new Revolution liquid lipsticks or lipsticks, so I'm going to use this one. It's a Huda Beauty mini one. It is in the shade Muse. I thought it would be nice just kind of sticking to the pinky purpley look. So I'm just going to do my lips. I think I've overlined and went too crazy with that one. Oh no. That was a complete fail. Oh. Yeah, complete fail, guys. I'm quickly just going to apply some mascara onto my bottom lashes, and then I'll give you my final thoughts and everything. So I had to go and sort my lips out. It's not perfect, but it'll do. So my final thoughts. This Conceal and Define foundation, I want to try this when my skin's not so dry and I don't have blemishes. However, I just really wanted to see what kind of the performance was like. But so far, I'm not annoyed how it's applied. It is stunning. I think I will really enjoy this in the summertime because my skin feels so lightweight. This primer brightener, I'm definitely going to have to play with this a bit more when my skin again is not so bad. I did see like a different kind of look with this, but not enough to be like, oh, it's definitely brightening or it does anything. So I want to play with this around a bit more. I want to play around with this a bit more. Brightening powder, I could see a difference like automatically. It's not really creased under my eyes, anything that's out of normal, but it's definitely done what it says it's meant to do and brightened underneath my eyes. So I can't wait to keep playing with this. Definitely buy it if you can. It's super affordable. I think it was like £8 or £6, but I think Revolution's doing 3 for 2. So definitely pick this up when you can. It definitely does brighten your under eyes. This palette, I can't really make my mind up because I feel like I have a lot of these colours in my collection. However, I don't have that. I don't know if I have like these type of greens and textures. So I feel like if you like textured, a bit funky palettes, you don't mind playing around with textures and what works, then yeah, like definitely pick it up. I do feel like some of these colours are repeated from maybe my xxx colours, but it depends. Like if this is more your style than xx, then definitely pick this up. Like I'm not annoyed at it. I don't think it's flopped. I don't think they've not performed well on my eyes. So definitely check it out, and if you want to pick it up, it is a really good palette. For these 2 liners that I chose, I'm so happy I picked these up, and I actually want to finish the collection off and buy the others. I think there's like 3 colours I didn't pick up. I think there's like a dark blue, a black and like a lighter blue. These applied so nicely to my eye. They didn't budge. They've still not come off. So yeah, I'm super happy with these, and I definitely can't wait to play around with these a bit more. Definitely did brighten, I will say that. However, if you guys can see that, it's kind of came up a long way. So I don't know if you'll need to repurchase these a lot. Obviously, we'll have to check. This isn't the greatest, but it doesn't like bother me too much. I'm not really one to be bothered by the sponger applicators like how other people are. I definitely do think it's brightened. It is medium to buildable, I can definitely tell you that. I want to try this on a liquid foundation, so watch out for that. I definitely want to try this again and keep playing with it. But yeah, I'm super happy with what I've picked up. I'm super happy with this look. I feel like it is a bit of me and what I would wear probably on a night out or going for a meal or something. Yeah, obviously if you guys like this video, give it a big thumbs up, comment down below if you're going to pick any of the items up, and subscribe if you haven't already. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!